Say Bismillah, 𝗘𝗺𝗏 𝗪𝗡𝗙 okay?
Inshallah. Pray to Allah to give us success. Assalamu alaikum wa 𝗪𝗡𝗙. Brothers and sisters, today, inshallah, there's a brother coming. What's his name? I can't really say his name. But the brother who picked me up. Everyone's interested in seeing me being thrown up in the air and thrown back down again. He's coming today, so I need to set up the cameras because my cameras are not set up. And then, inshallah, we'll be recording. I haven't got a chance to edit the videos because they're quite big. There's lots of footage of his. And yeah, so that's got to be done. And I've only got 3 minutes. I don't even have time. But he can wait, inshallah, because really I start at 9 o'clock, it's 8:30 now. What else do I need to talk a bit to you about? The cases that came yesterday. Now, a sister came in who was only 17 years old, who had suicidal thoughts. And she was depressed. And she had anxiety, she had depression, and she came in with her mother. Let me fix this, this doesn't look right. That's better. I don't know. I can't see this camera. I don't have a flip screen, so the screen is behind me, so I can't see what you see till I've finished recording. Okay, so she came in and she had these symptoms, and her mother was in denial about this. And when I asked, why are you in denial? She said, well, I'm doing ruqya to her, but nothing happens when I do ruqya to her. I said to her, if you do ruqya to someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that they need to react in an erratic way, an abnormal way. So she was very upset and very disturbed, i.e. her mother. And I tried to convince her that her daughter needs help and she needs help from her mother. So I was trying to encourage her to carry on reading on her because she almost gave up. And this is the problem that most people go through. They give up actually doing ruqya. They think that if you do ruqya that you must get a reaction, the jinn must speak, or the person might start shaking or lose consciousness. That is not true, okay? And a very, very good example is another mother that came to see me a year ago with her daughter with the same symptoms, very similar story. But this story was quite extreme. She ended up in a mental hospital, like the first sister as well. She ended up in a hospital, but she only stayed for a week. The other sister got sectioned for 6 weeks. But the second sister, this is now, I know the story sounds very, very confusing. So we've got sister number 1, we've got sister number 2. The sister number 1 is the one that I spoke to in the beginning, that she came yesterday. The sister number 2 is the one who came a year ago. She went into a hospital for 6 weeks, and she came to see me once, and she has symptoms, and her symptoms were clear to me, clear to her mum. She came the second time. Now I'm confused because now it looks like a mental case. So I would not stop somebody from getting professional help from doctors and psychiatrists. I would not stop them. I would like to hear what their diagnosis is as well. So they went, and but the beautiful thing is the mother didn't give up. The mother did not give up. She knew that the shifa was from Allah and using the Quran, and she kept reading Surah Al-Baqarah on her until she came out. And when she came out, she brought her back to me again. Now remember, now I'm in this state of doubt. Is this sister has got a mental problem? Something's happened to her brain? Because it's possible. But her mother did not give up, and she kept pushing me. No, brother, please, can you read on her? So I did, and subhanallah, the things that I saw was something else, out of this world and very disturbing. But alhamdulillah, she got much better. Barakallahu fikum, 𝗪𝗡𝗙. The patient is here. How are you? Okay, let's see. Okay. Give me 5 minutes, are you okay?
Yeah.
I'll do card things, okay?
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I thought we were late.
No. You're early, so you're fine. That's why I wanted to get you half an hour early, so you can take your time. Just sit in the chair, we'll get you wiped in, and I'll just set this up and then I'll keep you in. Okay, so the brother's here. Now I need to set myself up. Oh, watch your camera. This one there. Yeah, let's try this one. That would do for now. Okay, so the voice recorder. Okay, I think I'm ready. Okay, so
Oh Allah, burn him. Oh Allah, make him weak. Oh Allah, 𝗔𝗽�59. Oh Allah, make him weak. Oh Allah, every ashik that jumps.
okay, you're gonna take your shahada, Afrit. You're gonna take your shahada? You've made intention, now you just follow it up.
أشهد أن لا إله
Illallah. Just tell me why you jumped into him.
He's stronger than her. And I felt like my head became empty, and there was no one speaking in my head anymore.
Subhanallah, okay.
And the feeling that I used to have suddenly vanished. Like there was severe, it was like someone, like there was a lot of hatred towards you, and then everything just vanished. My head just became empty and felt a tingling to my arms and everything else. So the same sensation as the first Afrit, and then I don't know about.
Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. Today, inshallah, there's a really good example of when you get afflicted with something and you deal with it straight away, you see results and fast results. And alhamdulillah, today I can show you an example. Hopefully, if I can edit the video and put it up, it'll be perfect. But if I can't, then you're gonna have to take my word for it till the video comes up. So the sister, she went back home to her country. She went to a wedding. The next day she felt, she woke up in a shock, and then from then on she suffered from anxiety, depression, and fear. She just has fear from anything and everything. You know, asking her questions, I diagnosed her problem. It all made sense to her. I read there was a reaction of something leaving. So what she expressed was that she felt something coming out of her ears like steam, and then it was visible on video that her hands rose up in the air, rose up like 2 inches from her knees, and you could see there was a little bit of shakiness in her hands, which is another sign that something left. I thank Allah Azza wa Jal for this, and I explained to the sister what it was, and you know, she confirmed that she felt something in her hands, or something rushing down into her hands. So alhamdulillah, it goes to the first vlog that I mentioned, or the second vlog, that the success rate is higher when you deal with it straight away. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
العيون وفجرنا فيها من العيون وفجرنا فيها من العيون.
Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Back again. Now, another thing that we get is very strange, is people want to get cured from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As we know, the cure comes only from Allah, but they do not want to practice the deen of Allah. They do not want to pray. They do not want to make dua. They do not want to humble themselves in front of Allah. They do not want to prostrate. They don't want to make ruku'. They don't want to bow down to Allah Azza wa Jal. So why and how do you expect to get cured if you're not doing the obligatories, let alone the voluntary acts? So, we have people contacting us, brother, I'm doing the program, I've looked at your program, and nothing's getting better, nothing's changing. Well, who's there to blame? It's yourself. You're not actually doing what Allah created you to do. Allah created you to do what? Is to worship Him. And what does worship mean? Look at the word worship in Islam. Worship means is to supplicate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Pick your hands up in the air like this. Pick your hands up in the air and make dua to Allah Azza wa Jal. And for you and your dua to be accepted is that you must pray 5 times a day, because that's obligatory. And your salah consists of all dua from the beginning to the end. It's praising Allah, making dua to Allah from the beginning to the end. So why would you sacrifice that for your mental thinking? How are you thinking that you don't need to pray? You need to pray. So do not complain about ruqya that's not working. Complain the fact that you're not praying. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I don't want to get run over. Shall I get one? So we can vlog as we drive. So today, the highlight of today.